Hi guys, Jasper here. Hey, once or twice a year, usually once a year, and usually around this time of the year, it's a big day for me. No, it's not my birthday, but it is announcement day. It's a day that I live for. It's a day that I love. It's a day when I figure most of my planning has kind of come together, and I figured out what the upcoming through hiking season is going to be for me. 2025. Wow, already. Well, you know what? Some amazing plans for this year. Truly amazing. I think above and beyond for me. About 3.5 months ago, I started planning for my first through hike of 2025. Excited as all hell, simply because it's a hike I thought I would never do. It's a hike I thought I would never get the opportunity to do. But anyhow, I thought, you know what? I'm going to plan it. I'm going to work at it. I'm going to train for it. And I'm going to do it. That particular hike was scheduled to depart April the 24th, 2025. Today is end of January. I think it's January the 30th today. Anyhow, cut a long story short, a few people have mentioned about my limping in my videos. And that's very much true. For the last 2 or 3 years, there's been a lot of limping in my videos. And last November, November of 24, I obviously finished the Rideau Trail. That was the last of my through hikes for 2024. Last year we did the Bruce Trail and the Rideau Trail. And by the way, I am uploading the Rideau Trail videos as we speak right now. I think last night I uploaded day 5. So I hope you're enjoying that series. And if you are, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and do subscribe to the channel. We need the subscribers. Anyhow, so April the 24th, 2025, the start date for all plans done, figured it all out, the Everest Base Camp. I have looked forward to that for quite a while, but about 3 months ago, I started getting more serious and started planning the hike. April the 24th. Going back to the limping on the videos. Back in November, as I was about to say, on my training, one of my training hikes I do is an elevation gain hike. It gives me around 2,700 to about 3,000 feet of elevation gain, and it's going up and down Blue Mountain, Collingwood, Ontario. I go up and down 3 or 4 times with a pack on my back, and it's a good training trail. But due to my limping, some of the trails had just got harder and harder. My training got harder. And that particular day in November, I came to a screeching halt. I was on my knees halfway up Blue Mountain, and there was literally tears in my eyes. The pain was so bad. And I thought, I've got to do something about this. I've got to do something about this. So I made an appointment to go see my doctor. And, yeah, he sent me to a specialist, a surgeon, Dr. Collins in Collingwood, Ontario, fine young surgeon. And he sent me for x-rays and so on, and he brought me in for a consultation, and he said, Jasper? I said, yes, sir. He said, you're not going anywhere. I said, what do you mean? Why not? You need a hip replacement in the worst way. Your hip is in a terrible state. It's surprising you can walk. Well, this was only 2 weeks ago that I got this news. But I also knew that if I couldn't rehabilitate my hip, there's no way I would be able to do the hike in April. I knew that. I haven't been able to do a day hike for the last 2 months, since November, since that day on the mountain. So cut a long story short, on February the 6th, a week today, I am going for a hip replacement at the hospital in Collingwood, Ontario. What's my announcement? That is my announcement. I'm not, obviously, I won't be doing the Everest Base Camp in April. The best I can hope for now is my rehabilitation goes well, and come next summer, come this coming summer, I can start off by doing some, 2 or 3 day hikes. I'd love to accomplish something this year. So something I do like, as you know, is the Bruce Trail. And I thought, you know what, if I could do this, if I could do a couple of things this year, if it's possible towards the end of summer, maybe fall, depending on my rehabilitation with my hip replacement, what I'd like to do is the southern half of the Bruce Trail from Collingwood to Niagara, and the Rideau Trail again, because I loved it so much. I really did. So that's it. I really, really, really wanted to tell you guys we're doing the Everest Base Camp and all the planning is done, but it's just not going to happen. Instead, it's a hip replacement for Jasper. I'm not looking forward to this whole thing, but I know I have to do something. I can no longer do what I live for, and I really do. Throughout my rehabilitation, there will be videos on the gear I'm using. I've got a couple of things different. I changed my backpack. Not that there was anything wrong with what I was using. It was great, but I did change it for something else. Anyhow, thank you so much for listening to me. And eventually I hope to see you all out on the trail. I will be doing something this year. I just don't know what or when, but I wanted to fill you in on what was going on because I've had a couple of emails and a couple of comments about what's coming next. And I thought, well, I better address that. So what's coming next is left hip replacement. Yeah. Thank you. Like, share, comment. Do subscribe to our channel. We've got lots coming up. I just have a little bit of a bobo right now. We'll talk to you soon.